All right, everyone. So I'm Kimberly Duplissey, National Marketing Director with the Juice Plus Company. And one of the trainings I love to train on is called the 5 beliefs. So if you don't have pen and paper, grab some pen and paper now, because I'm going to have you take a little test and rate yourself in these 5 categories as we go through it. So we have to have a strong belief in order to move forward in this business. You have to have a strong belief in the product in order to share the product with others. You have to have a strong belief in the company and our industry in order to share this business opportunity. You have to have a strong belief in yourself if you're going to get up and employ yourself each day. And you're going to have belief in your upline sponsor so you can really lean into them and learn from them. So these are the 5 beliefs: product, company, industry, yourself, and your sponsor. So here's where I want you to write down on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being really, really weak. You don't have much of a belief at all. And a 10, like my girls who shared here tonight, your belief is so strong, your hair is on fire. Okay. So the first question that I want you to write down for yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your belief in the products? What's your belief in the Juice Plus products? In our fruit, veggie, berry blend capsules and chewables, our shakes, our incredible bars that I eat every day because I feel like I'm eating a chocolate candy bar, our tower garden. Think about our product line. It's such a simple product line, but what's your belief in it on a scale of 1 to 10, and jot that down. Then the next area I want you to rate yourself is the company. How do you feel about the Juice Plus company on a scale of 1 to 10? Do you feel secure with them? Do you feel like they have a long lasting history that you can rely on? Do you feel comfortable in the future direction that the company is moving towards? So think about how you feel about our company and rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. Again, 1 being not so strong, 10 being the strongest. Now I want you to rate yourself in the industry. So what do I mean when I say the industry? Well, I mean network marketing as a whole, right? Where we are selling directly to consumers. So how do you feel about this industry? Some people feel great about network marketing. Other people have a lot of negative things to say about network marketing. But where do you fall in that on a scale of 1 to 10? Now I want you to rate your belief in yourself. What is your belief in yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? And be honest with what you write down. And this is one that I feel like most people struggle with the most. And it's okay. I'm not going to ask anybody what they wrote down for any of these categories, but do you believe in yourself? I know that you wouldn't be here today if someone didn't believe in you. The person that invited you to partner with them, it's because they believed in you. And what we see most often is the sponsor believes in who they partnered with way more than the person believes in themselves. Then lastly, I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, your belief in your sponsor, the person who introduced you to these products and this business. Where do you fall in your trust in them and your faith in them to lead you and guide you in the right direction? All right. So now you should have 5 different numbers written down for your belief in the product, your belief in our company, your belief in this industry, the belief in yourself, and the belief in your sponsor. So let's talk about how we can, strengthen the belief in the product. Let's talk about some of the facts of it. It's simply just food. It's the #1 most researched nutraceutical in the world. There is no product on the market like ours. There's a lot of copycats, which to me says a lot. that people want to be like us, but there will never be a product like ours because of the research behind it. No one could ever catch up with our research. Our research is in the gold standard medical journals that have been peer reviewed and then written before they get to go out there. Our products have a long standing history, and it is simply just plants. Have you ever woke up and heard that plants weren't good for your diet? Do you think you'll ever wake up and hear that plants aren't good for your diet? So if you did not score a 10 in your belief in the product, there's a few things you can do to strengthen that. One, get on calls like you're on right now. Plug into as many of the calls as you can that your team has to offer. Plug into the Juice Plus Freedom Revolution website and listen to some of the videos on there. Listen to the researchers talking about the research behind Juice Plus, the different doctors talking about what nutrition does inside the body. These are all things that are going to help you with your belief in our product. And the other way to help you with your belief in the product is attending conference. Our next conference is in Atlanta, Georgia, October 13th, 14th, and 15th. And if you don't leave there with a rock solid 10 in your belief in our product, I'm not sure what's going to have you have a perfect 10. So now let's talk about the company. Where are you at with your belief in this company? Do you know that this company is over 50 years old? 50. We've been around for a really long time. We're probably one of the only network marketing companies in the world that's never gotten into trouble. We always do things right. We do them by the books. And in fact, the government has come to our company many times and asked us to help regulate the vitamin industry, to help other network marketing companies do things the way we do things. Our founder is still our president today. And yes, he's getting older. Yes, we don't hear from him as much, but let me tell you, he is still very much involved in the decision making. I live in Sarasota, Florida. Last time he was here, which was not long ago, he took my husband and I to dinner, and there was a new product that corporate was trying to put out there. And he said, "What do you think of it?" And I said, "Well, there's a lot of mixed reviews." And he said, "I don't like it and I don't want it. And I'm going home and I'm telling them that we're not having it." And guess what? That product has never resurfaced. So if you think that Jay Martin is totally in the backseat, he's not. He's very much involved, just as he was in the decisions that are made for our company. So if you don't have a rock solid belief in our company, I encourage you to come to conference. Hear for yourself with your own ears. See for yourself with your own eyes who Jay has put in charge of our corporate headquarters, and get to know them yourselves, and your belief will be a rock solid 10. So let's talk about the belief in the industry. What's your belief in this industry? Again, we hear other names of some network marketing companies and people want to run, right? Then when they hear that we're a network marketing company, they automatically put us in a box with some of these other companies and want to run. Then there's other people who completely understand a few things. We get to work when we want to work. We have no boss telling us when we have to work. We work from where we want to work. Our last speaker, Heidi, in the summer, almost all of her business calls are done at the beach with her piggy toes in the sand. It's her happy place. We get to choose who we work with. Look at this amazing community that's gathered here tonight. We are all like-minded. We are awesome, right? If we were all unmuted, I think we have to say we are awesome with as much enthusiasm as Awesome Dave would share, right? So it is really an amazing industry where we get to work from where we want to work, with who we want to work with, where we want to work from. And what's so unique about our opportunity in particular, we have zero inventory. We have zero minimums. You can't ever slide back in the compensation plan in title or commission level. It doesn't get better than that. But again, how do you strengthen your belief in the industry? Of course, coming to conference, but I'm also going to recommend a book. And I know everyone on my team knows about this book a lot because the speaker after me, Courtney Flaherty, posts on our team Facebook page often about Eric Worre. So Eric Worre has a book on network marketing called Go Pro. And it is just about the industry in general. And if that doesn't help strengthen your belief along with going to conference, again, I'm not sure what will. So let's talk about the belief in yourself. You know, Mr. Ford said, if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. So here's an exercise I love to do with people because your mind is really a powerful thing. If you're not driving in the car listening to this call and you're at a place where you can stand up, I'd love for you to stand up. Ready? So everybody stand up and put your arms out to the side. So you're like an airplane, right? And then what I want you to do is I want you to turn your body without moving your feet, just your upper torso, and look at how far your body went. Find a spot on the wall or a spot in the room, and then I want you to stay there. So I'm turning my body and I'm looking at where my body turned to, right? I'm keeping my face in that area. Now what I want you to do while you're still looking at that spot, without moving your body, I want you just with your eyes to look 1 foot further than where your body stopped. Now I want you to come back to center in the front, give yourself a little wiggle, shake it out, right? Now make yourself that airplane again. Now I want you to turn your body and notice if you go a foot further to the spot where your eyes and your brain took you before we went back to neutral. Ready? Turn your body. All right, come back to neutral. I can guarantee you that every single one of you, your body that second time turned to where your eyes visually took you before we started that exercise, right? And what does that tell you? That is how powerful our minds are. If you can visualize it, you can do it. So I'm here to tell you, I did not have a medical background. I don't have a nutrition certification. I'm a hairdresser by trade. I am someone that I had a desire to succeed. I was willing to do the activity and I was teachable and coachable. And that is why I'm in the top position today. So I got up many days where I thought, I'm not so sure I can do this. And I had to keep telling myself I could. I had to stop the stinking thinking and get myself in a positive mindset and tell myself I could. So I'm going to pause here for a moment and I want to share a story about belief in yourself that happened to me recently. Now, remember, I've been with the company 11 years. I got to the top position in 3 years. So it's been a while since I've had that journey where I had to really keep my mind in a positive frame to keep moving through the compensation plan. Well, my daughter is involved with a water ski team here locally, and it's a water ski show. It's not just water skiing behind a boat. They build human pyramids and do all these crazy things behind the boat. I'm 49 years old, and most of the people who do these pyramids are my daughter's age, who's 17, younger than my daughter, or maybe some people in their 20s. There's really, I was the only one remotely in my age bracket in that pyramid. And we were going to a competition this summer and they said, Kimberly, we believe in you. We know you can do it. We need you to climb this pyramid and hold this certain spot. And I thought, okay, I'm strong, I'm fit. You know, when I put my mind to something, I'll do it. Teach me and I'll do it. I failed over and over and over again, causing the entire pyramid to crumble, people getting hurt, myself getting hurt. And I got to a point after several weeks, I turned to one girl with tears in my eyes and I said, I really don't think I can do it. And at some point, I think I need to let everybody know that they need to come up with another plan for this competition, because I just really don't think I'm going to get this spot. I think, I'm just not agile enough like I was in my younger years, and I can't do it. And this girl, who's more than half my age, I could be her mother. Her mother is actually a good friend of mine. And she looked at me and she said, we all believe in you, and I know you can do it. Well, I went through all the emotions I did through getting to National Marketing Director. And I fought through my stinking thinking. I closed my eyes, I visualized it, and I did it. And I succeeded. So I'm here to tell you, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can. Get up each morning, employ yourself with that positive mindset, and get up and do it, because you can. Your sponsor would not have invited you into this journey with them if they thought you couldn't. You can. So your belief in yourself, someone else believes in you. Get up and tell yourself every day that you believe in yourself. And when you find yourself having a negative thought, replace it with 3 positive thoughts. So that's a hard thing to do, but maybe put a rubber band on your wrist. And that's how I started when I was going through my journey with Juice Plus. If I found myself having a negative thought, I'd snap the band, and then I'd move it to the other wrist, and I'd tell myself 3 positive thoughts. And then if it happened again, I'd snap it and I'd put it on the other wrist. It was just breaking my mental cycle. So I encourage you to break your mental cycle. So then the last belief is the belief in your sponsor. Remember, your sponsor believed in you, and your sponsor has walked before you. Sometimes we partner with, the person who invited us, and there might end up being a little personality conflict. There might be, a different approach to things, but I guarantee you there is someone in your upline that is wanting to help you. We look at it as like a pool of people, right? We're all swimming in a pool. And if you're not a strong swimmer and you start to sink, you might sink. But if me as the sponsor, and I'm looking at the 31 people here on this line, and I see someone raising their hands going, help me, who do you think I'm going to go to? Right? I'm going to go to those who have their hands up that are asking for help. So there is someone in your upline who's waiting to help you. So if you feel like the person who sponsored you isn't really active in this business and that they can't help you, reach to who sponsored them or who sponsored them. There will be someone there to help you. Your sponsor has walked before you. They weren't able to get to where they are in this compensation plan if it wasn't someone before them teaching them. So you had faith in them when they shared the product with you. You had faith in them when they shared the business opportunity with you. So have faith in them when they share the tips and techniques that it takes to be successful in this business with you. All it takes is a little faith and a lot of conference. Jeff Roberti, who's one of our upline national marketing directors, is one of the largest income earners in all of network marketing. And he said, the only reason not to be at conference is death in the immediate body. Think about that for a second. Death in the immediate body means you're dead. Right? If you're not dead, you should come to conference. And I can tell you, again, picking on Courtney Flaherty a little bit, there's been conferences where she's missed her kid's birthday when they were little, right? And we all as a Cortese organization FaceTimed him and sang happy birthday to him, but she was there. We have all, had to say no to some things so we can say yes for a lifetime. Another saying that I've heard Jeff and many others say is, not every single person that partners with this company is going to be a 6-figure income earner, but I guarantee you, every figure income earner is at every single conference. And that is why I never missed a conference, and I never will miss a conference, because I wanted what those before me had. And now I can safely say with confidence to all of you, I have what I wanted because I did what those before me did and had faith in that. So if there is an area that you're not a perfect 10 in, you might have many areas that you're not a perfect 10 in. I encourage you to pick one at a time and really work on it, whether it be reading Eric Worre's GoPro book, plugging into more conference calls. Don't miss conference. Start connecting with your sponsor every day. You know, if you're not used to contacting your sponsor every day, you might feel a little reluctant to reaching out. But what I would encourage you to do is give them a call tomorrow and say, you know what, I was on the Wednesday wellness training last night, and Kimberly Duplissey said the most successful people in our business reach out to their sponsor every day. I want to be successful, and I'm going to start calling you every day. And just start a simple conversation like that. So, Carol, thank you so much for inviting my team and I to come on tonight. And thank you for letting me do the 5 beliefs training. By the way, I have to give credit where credit is due. Chris Strobes, who's a Presidential Marketing Director Plus and 100 Club member, who's been a mentor to me throughout my journey. And she is the only one in the history of Juice Plus who has won every single Elton Award in every single category. She is the one who has put together this 5 beliefs training and has taught it to me, and I love to pay it forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you become a perfect 10 in every single one of those areas.
That was amazing. We record these, so you can go back and onto my YouTube channel to find this if you couldn't write fast enough. I was writing quite a bit, so definitely look for the recording. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for stepping in and taking care of us all tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you, and your stories, guys, amazing. Thanks for doing the call.
My pleasure.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Joe. Bye-bye.
Night, Sam.
Night, Sam.
Thank you. Everybody be awesome.
Thank you
Great
so
story.
much.
Great bunch of stories.